Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So yesterday, I have lotion on my nose. Yesterday, I went to TJ Maxx and I picked up a couple of goodies that I think will be really interesting to review today. I picked up the Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation. I plan on doing like some really light makeup today, so I think this Natural Finish Foundation will be great. Unless it's like full coverage with a natural finish. It says to shake well. It doesn't say whether it's what kind of coverage it's supposed to have, so I guess we'll just try it out. We're just gonna start out with a little bit. I know I'm not bronzing underneath, but it is because I'm going pretty light with my makeup today. There's Honey Girl. So I hate this foundation, I think. Can y'all see? Let me just keep going. Okay, so this looks actually terrible. This is the most streaky. It's like breaking apart, and I literally just put it on. It's just not working. I'm gonna keep playing with it and I'll come back to you in a little bit. Okay, so my skin still looks very bad. I'll put a clip of right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It is so ridiculously patchy and gross looking, almost like the Profusion foundation looked. We're gonna go ahead and throw on some mascara and highlighter and blush and all of that fun stuff. I went ahead and bronzed already with my liquid bronzer. This is a cool little, look at the jelliness. It's so jiggly. Wait, I want to spill it. It's so jiggly. I mean, it is a jelly. Ooh, I picked up quite a bit. And then I'm going to go ahead. I tried not to powder the areas where I planned on putting the highlight, but of course powder gets wherever. So I guess we'll see how it sits on top of powder and crappy foundation. I don't even know if I'm going to do a wear test of this, you guys. It just looks so bad right now. So, I am not going to finish my makeup. I'm going to go ahead and cut this short because it's really bad. This is bad. I'll probably not be using this again. I just look crazy right now. Like, I literally look crazy. If I saw me, I would be like, your face, it's coming off. It's coming off. Your face is coming off. Okay, y'all. Y'all have a fabulous day, I guess. Bye. Okay, guys, so we're back here for a part 2, so I can continue to explore the Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation. I feel like my first impression was very terrible, and I got really discouraged pretty quickly because it looked really bad and I had stuff to do. So we're going to retry this. I did wash my face, put on moisturizer, I did all the skin prep that I could, and then I also already did my bronzing. So we're gonna go ahead and go right in with this foundation. And I also switched my tool. I'm no longer using a brush, I am using my sponge. So let's see how this goes. And if it looks disgusting, I'm just gonna take it off and close out this video, but I really hope that it doesn't, because you know, I spent my own money on this. I want the products that I spend my money on to work. You know, I'm an average consumer, so whenever I spend money on a product, I do want it to work. That is my goal. I'm not somebody that can just spend $10 on a foundation and then it's crap, so then I can just be like, oh, it's fine, like, let me just throw it away. Like, no, I really want my products to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a different tool with it to ensure that I'm giving this product the best chance possible, because I do want my products to work. That's why being a beginning YouTuber is so fun, because you gotta make sure that your products perform well, and if they don't, it's a really big doozy. So I'm gonna add more to the apples of my cheeks. because I do need a little bit more coverage there. I have quite a bit of redness at the moment. I am really not liking the way that it's looking around my nose. Like you can see it kind of looks cakey right there, but that's alright. It's really accentuating my texture right here. If you can't tell, it's really accentuating that, which I'm not a big fan of. But let's go ahead and throw on some concealer. I'll finish up my makeup and I'll be back to kind of tell you guys how it's looking. Okay, you guys, so here we are. This is what I came up with. I feel like this foundation is not terrible, okay? If you are willing to use a sponge, this foundation will work a lot better than those of you who prefer to use a brush. If you do prefer to use a brush, this is definitely not the foundation for you. It will be Streak Central. Also the cakiness around my nose, if you have a nose that is prone to cakiness, which I know a lot of people do, this is not the foundation for you. If you have absolutely perfect, beautiful skin, you will absolutely love this foundation. I really enjoy the finish. I have very nice skin on my forehead, and it looks beautiful on my forehead. But I will say on my trouble areas right here, I have a lot of pores, and it did accentuate them. It didn't do great at covering my little breakout that I have right here, but I was not really expecting a lot of coverage. It is called the Natural Finish Foundation, so wasn't really expecting a ton of coverage. Overall, this will not be a foundation that I reach for a lot because I'm not a sponge kind of girl, so this is definitely not going to be my new go-to foundation or anything like that. It is definitely something that you can make work if you bought it. Don't cry and pee your pants because it's not great with a brush, but it works much better with a sponge. After you powder it, it looks a lot better. What else? It plays well with other products. It didn't do anything weird with my concealer or my powder or my bronzer. I will say to be careful with your primer. You don't want to do any super heavy hydrating priming. I have dry skin, and my regular routine was a bit too much for that foundation, so I definitely cut it down this time. Last time I did my regular priming, moisturizer, all of that. And this time I didn't do as much. I just put a light layer of moisturizer on and went right in with the foundation, and it worked much better that way. This is definitely not something that I'm going to recommend, but if you already have it and you don't know how to make it work, you definitely can just use a light layer of moisturizer underneath, use a sponge, and carry on with your regular routine. Yeah. Also, this foundation is very transfer-y, so this is not great foundation especially for these times when we're wearing masks. If you put this on while you're wearing a mask, when you take off your mask, your face will be on it. So just keep those things in mind before picking this up. I did not get this for full price, which is why I'm not super down about it. But if you are in the market for foundation that has a similar finish but is 1,000 times better with the formula, the Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus Foundation is a lifesaver. I used it as concealer today. I absolutely love it. It is a multi-use product. I actually have a darker shade that I use all around my face, and then I use the lighter shade under my eyes and on the points that I want to highlight. So those foundations are very multi-purpose foundations, and they're absolutely fabulous. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a good thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!